Hi guys. Hey. Hi. Cześć. Rider, on your left. On your left. Thank you. Those sticks are hitting my arm here. So this is the beginning of the lap of the Coconut Cup race tomorrow. And I guess the beginning of the time trial that's going to be probably in an hour, 3 o'clock today. I just did one lap here with Steve, and the lap was approximately around 7 miles. So it's pretty good for this course. It's going to be lots of rocks and roots since it's Oleta and everything is moving, and it's pretty awesome. And by the way, there will be some really big muddy spots, so I'm not going to go crazy and splash all over the camera now. But I guess in wintertime, Florida, the water of the ocean is coming up. We have the high tides, and the park, some trails are actually getting flooded here. It's kind of weird because it's a dry part of the season, but the trails get flooded. Like here. And this video is for you guys that cannot free-ride today and want to race tomorrow, like my friend Robert. So I hope, Robert, I uploaded fast enough so you can study the course, and I hope you feel better and have an awesome race tomorrow. So like the toughest parts of the park are out, like obviously we're not doing French connection and things like that. However, there's 2 trails that are pretty advanced and they're in. I think it's full Oyster Ridge, and before that it's full, well, almost full Gator Bank, that we're skipping the staircase, so this kind of more technical part. It's a big route over there, so you guys watch out for that. Huge route, actually. But otherwise it should be a relatively smooth ride, as smooth as you can be actually here, because this is the bumpiest course probably we have in whole state of Florida. Kind of my favorite one. This is where I learned how to bike. It was my first triathlon in my life over here, first Xterra, first mountain bike race. I've never been in more pain in my life, and somehow I signed up for the next one. So I guess you can go left over there to avoid the water, and maybe right, so there are probably better lines, and hopefully it's not that bad tomorrow. Rider coming up.
Hello.
Thank you. How are you? Thanks a lot. Enjoy. So probably whoever is doing the time trial today, you're going to still have all this mud to go on. Hi. But tomorrow, maybe. Thank you. It's going to be better. So I think left line over here, it's easy for racing. And this is more fun line. And this is probably not the best line you want to take for in the race. That gets so narrow, but I will do it just for you guys. Sacrificing myself here. But yeah, probably not the best race the whole time trial line, and the same with this one. Unless you're like huge jumper and you just fly off with your cape. This line is pretty quick. Normally I would never see it, but it looks like people are practicing it, so they'll be taking it in a race. So for you, Robert, shortcut. And normally guys don't get excited because most of the shortcuts that they're like open now, and they're kind of like not regular parts of the trail and you would never see them otherwise. Jump. Whew. There's a high chance they will be simply taped off tomorrow, so don't count on the shortcuts. That's why I never get too excited about them in a pre-ride. Just mushidło. Hey, hey, Muha.
Hey.
Hey. That's a hammer zone, and my Pax is trying to chase me. You can, come on, show me what you got. Come on, Moha.
You're lucky to slow down.
Oh shit. Yeah, should have got over the carpet there, but I was too busy racing my Pax and knowing him, he'll be in my way. He'll cut me off on the left. I will not be able to turn, and this might as well happen in your race, so be mindful of that. Like, you have to think ahead. More water. There's seriously like nowhere to go, so just through the mud. Let's see, check out his GoPro, still good. But my legs are just splattered. My Pax did good, he was right there. I was thinking he was going to just fade away, and he didn't. So, where are we going now? So yeah, we're going to a Gatorback now. We didn't go to this one of the side trails that sometimes, probably most of the times in the race, but not this time. So this is the fun one. Here's some new line in the middle. Never seen before. It's definitely faster. So, funny story, we were riding somewhere, not here, later on in a trail, and there was this one guy ahead of us. I don't think he's a racer, but Steve was asking me, and we were talking a little bit about tire pressure, and he said out loud, "What is your tire pressure?" And the guy ahead of us thought that he was asking him, and he said 60. Yeah, guys, you don't want to put. So normally you go straight here when you're riding, and you do this awesome stairs and another drop over there. But in the race, we're just going left and bypassing this section. So yeah, let's vote on not doing 60 psi tomorrow on this course, or any course, to be honest. end of this trail, there's always this little tough section when you're kind of going up on this carpet climb, and you have this rocky climb right before that. However, it looks, I don't know if there's an arrow there or it's just obvious to don't go to the climb and do left turn. That was not him though. And but hopefully I find this line, because I pretty much went the hard way, obviously, but we'll see if I can spot for you guys the fast way really quickly. But if I don't, then I would just do my own thing, and I'm going to let you know where approximately the section to skip it is. Here you can go either way. You can go to the top of the climb, but for the race it makes no sense. Way quicker to just go on the smaller one. So this section's coming up now. So this tricky up there, but we see the arrow to the left. So, okay, I went straight last time, but obviously we are going here in the race and it's so much easier this way. So we still do this climb though. Here you just have to show the roots with the balls. There's no other way around it. And then we're good. Very loose rocks in the stern. Be careful, guys. So the combo of high peanut, of pine needles in the turns, loose rocks, all of it. It definitely makes it for a very interesting ride, and you always have to have it on the back of your mind to don't go too crazy in those turns, because there's a high chance you can slide. So ride within your limit and be safe for yourself and for others. So this is a nice stretch here. Normally Gumbo Limbo trail to the right. Very super short one, like a quarter mile. And now we are going to go to, after the opening, we're going to go to Dragon's Gate and Dragon's Tail. Got splashed all over. It looks good. So here, there's some race lines already broken in. Wow, that's amazing how every corner for all those years of riding and racing here just brings me memory. Like this little route over there was where I think Jonathan went over his bars because one of the girls in the triathlon fell. Hi, thank you. And he crashed and actually broke his arm over here. But it was seriously 10 years ago, so we know better now. So left, race line, this fun line. I remember one of my first rides over here on my no brand bike. ultra heavy, like 35 pounds, almost as heavy as me. And this would be this nice little invisible uphill and downhill, and it was like a huge challenge for me. I was actually a little intimidated by that, but you know what? What's amazing that skills, of course, over the years, but at the same time, having better bike too. Better bike has more forgiveness too, so it's actually safer. So this was very rough for me and scary. And you know, back then we didn't have the beautiful shocks that we have now. That was coil, and wow, everything was bouncing around so bad that I can't tell you how many bruises and scars I brought home, me and my husband, from this park. Because one, we're complete newbies, we didn't know what we were doing, and two, we had those bikes that should possibly not be here on those trails. So yeah, that was the rough way to learn. But what's interesting is it's not that it stopped me, but actually it made me come back for more. Because like, okay, I can't do it today, but I'm going to try tomorrow, and then try again, and then try again, and then go a little farther and do a little better. So that's what's beautiful about mountain biking. It's being outside, being challenged, it's learning something. Pop the wheelie over here if you want to get through it. I don't think all of us would be doing it if it was easy. I think the whole idea is and fun that it's not easy. That makes it interesting. Life in general is not easy, so you should not expect everything to just be handed and be all butterflies and roses. I'm looking at my back tire now. It does look slightly low, but I think it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Water. So to the left is the trail, I think it's called FAU Overlook. No one's missing anything, not going there. Here, left and right, wherever suits you. So this is the drop where I felt really badly on one of my first rides 10 years back. Handlebar in my stomach, purple for days, not too pretty. But you know what? I came back again the next week, so, and I'm still here. So it's all good. Here, I don't know, left possibly is better, but can never turn early enough to get there. So if your guy's faster than that and you can do it, then do it. Here's my favorite trail to the right, French Connection. And why is my favorite? Because it was so tough when I was a beginner that I was telling to myself, there's no possible way anyone rides it. And I could not figure it out. How to climb the first even climb, how to ride this thing. I done everything I possibly could and I couldn't. Okay, so race goes to the right. But now it's my favorite trail, so it's all work in progress. So that's probably going to be the toughest here, little climb for everyone in the whole race. Oyster Ridge. Make sure you make it up successfully. You have to have the right gear and fighting through it. A few lines here. This one is the most direct, the steepest, but takes you here the quickest. Very narrow, lots of roots, but it's all doable. Okay. Whoop! I was so about to like lean on this tree to the right. Those are good days here, memories too. One of my first rides many years ago when me and Muser were on a team together. So I remember her practicing over here on this trail. Some really badass fast riding. Very impressive. And years later, still impressed with her. Lots of good memories. So here is going to be shortly very sharp right, and you really have to make up your mind really quickly to make this rooty climb, punchy climb. So focus here. I guess everyone has their line to make it happen. That was mine, that works for me. Mud over here, and be careful with this little rooty up here that you need speed for. I guess left and right, whatever works. The same here, you can go all the way wide or you can go on the inside. Inside you have to slow down on the turn. Which might end up just being the same thing if you go wide. No one is here anymore because in a matter of minutes they will be starting the short track. We'll get off their way, hopefully, before they are here on the trails. still looking at my tire. Yeah, hitting the roots. So hopefully you guys don't get lost over here, because it's a lot of options here, lots of trees. Those little rocks here, that was my first crash in my first mountain bike race ever. So I think last year we went left. I don't know the name of the trail, whatever's there, the blue thing with the roots. This time we're skipping it, we're going right. We're going to what is called Robinson Ridge. And it's going to be water here. Ow! And I just hit my pedal. Not cool. This corner, miss you, Mary. This is Mary's corner. So yeah, left, right. Again, lots of options. Wherever your bike takes you, or whatever is your favorite line. So this right corner coming up with all those rocks, that's going to be my first day clipless and my first crack ribs in my life. So yeah, lots of memories. Stairway to heaven. Climb. We're not going to go to, hey, Area 51, which is a bummer. I think we're going straight from here right to Oyster. And Oyster means we are racing for pudding. Main packs. We always race the last trail there for pudding. Oh, okay, this is the cutout. Hey, hey, Moha! So that's the pudding trail. going to be little bridge board thing. Probably not the best thing for the race. You can go on the left, but it's the best thing for now. Oh wow, this tree is really sticking out. The left or right here. The left has those logs, the big logs laying around, so it's still good, but you have to be careful. You see how close my handlebar was to this tree now? Just because my back wheel skidded on the root. So over here, this is this type of park where you have to really take things like this to account. That your bike will be moving on its own a lot. So give yourself a little more space than normal maybe. So yeah, Robert, you're almost done here. This is your race lap for tomorrow. Only thing we're missing now is just the last trail. Our favorite trail. The Rocky Mile. It's a long stretch. The last trail is like around 8 minutes long. And you can't miss it. You see the arrows? 5 of them. Yay. So, something to talk about here. This trail is very narrow and obviously slower than any other trail here. And there are like 2 or 3 spots where it looks like people could cut the corner, which normally when you ride here, just ride, not race. I think those lines did not exist, so looks like people just created them. So my only hope is that, like, I'm not going to even take them because I just don't think they should be part of the race course. So now it's just a matter of if you guys going to know where they are, 1, 2, if you're going to choose to take them, and 3, which I really hope happens, if they're simply not going to be taped off for tomorrow, so you don't have to have a headache wondering what to do, and you just ride the proper race course. Because, like, for me, yes, sure, it's good to have good lines taking you, but thanks guys, enjoy. But to save, 2 seconds here and there, sure, it's important, but if it's not exactly part of the trail and you're just cutting trail by a little, I just feel this is not the way to, be faster or have better result in a race. And rather you're just cutting a course. So, like, everyone should have kind of fair game over here. So I'll prefer if those corners get taped. Here you can go left, right. Just right makes more sense for me. Oh, over here, some people go right over there. I'm not sure why, to take all this corner out. But again, it's not part of the system, 1. And 2, it just looks like whoever is doing the proper line is going to get blocked by the person who's cutting it, because you don't have a straight shot out of it. You have this 90-degree turn, so it's kind of pointless in my eyes. And there will be one more that I didn't even see last time, but Steve took that one that is way bigger, and it's like cuts the whole corner. Maybe like a minute or two from now. So I don't know even if I'm going to see where it is, but if I do, I will try to point it out, and maybe race director is going to send someone to tape it off. So maybe I'm weird, but for me it's all about picking the better lines from the lines there on the course rather than picking line that cuts the course. And you know, there are other ways to put yourself in advantage, as you know, train harder, ride more, practice your skills, because cutting corners can take you only as far. So I never promoted that or did that because I don't see the purpose. I kind of would rather take a long way and win that way, and if I don't win that day, then hopefully I do next time. I think we got up with Buddy over here. I think she will show us the corner, she might know it. Hey, Patty. Hey, I think it's coming up shortly. Hey, how are you? Probably I missed it. Maybe we already missed it. I don't know. Did not see it. Huh? No. This should be starting now. Are you doing the time trial? Yeah. Okay, then you should be already there.
I know.
Okay. Well, good luck. Yeah, I think I missed the cut section because I think someone went already. That might be already time tripping. So that's a race line here to the left that it's faster too. So Steve told me you guys lost him pre-riding. So here's the time trial going on. And here's the rest of the trail. Hi Muha! So I will see you. I'll show you guys the finish. Yay! Finish our first lap and then turn to the next one. Hi Terry, how are you? Doing good. And here we go to watch people do the time trial. Moshedwa!